I don't dare to throw myself on the couch with a hot steaming cup of coffee, thank you. Now, welcome to another episode of Sailing Embla here from Sandnes, Rogaland, Norway. And another episode of the DIY Sailboat. And when I'm talking about DIY Sailboat, thank you, Nick, I'm not talking about driving under the influence. I'm of course talking about do it yourself. Like I said last week, I had 2 new patrons which I was going to honor this week. So here we go. The first one is a guy called Johan or Johan. I think it's from Sweden, and I have your note here. I'm going to put you up on the wall of fame. And this is of course just temporary, as I've been saying for several weeks now. Here you go, Johan, and thanks a million. Now, I'm gonna give you the salute, but Shabby is reacting so much, so I've gotten this for her. Let's see if they work, please. Be still, Shabby. Are you ready? Here you go for Johan. No, it didn't work at all. Now my next patron is a guy called Dead Rat. Well, what kind of name is that? You can't call yourself a dead rat. Why not a dead mouse or some cool animal like dead bear or dead wolf? Oh yeah, that's what I would call me. Just kidding, of course. Dead Rat is actually a friend of mine from Sweden. His real name is John. And I did not know he was going to help support the channel. So thank you a lot, John. Or Dead Rat, which is here on the note. So you're gonna go up here as well. Only temporary. And now, Shabby, are you ready? Okay, that was better for Shabby. Wasn't that cool? That's better. Here's to you, Dead Rat. Thanks a million.
Now, this week on the DIY Sailboat, we only had 3 projects, and one of them is a major one, and that is the engine. Hole in the ceiling. And finally, last but very not least, it's the wall of fame.
Now, out of these 3 jobs, just kidding. We started with the engine. Fortunately, we didn't get to finish the job completely. I need to get some more spare parts and stuff. So now, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. The engine is pretty much in pieces, and we actually found something when we picked the engine apart. You see down here have the cylinders, as you see here, both of them, and on this aft one you can probably see the yellow O-ring which is down there, and on this thing there is no O-ring at all, so it was lacking. And also here it was lacking an O-ring. We are going to replace those O-rings with new O-rings, all of them, and all of the gasket needed. So we're going to exchange everything. And if that doesn't work, if it is still leaking oil, well, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment sections below, or write me on email or messenger or something, because then I'm at the end of my rope. I have no idea what the problem would be. The good thing, if it is a civil line here, is that you get to know your engine when it's picked apart like this. So my friends, this is where we are at the moment. Hans Christian is on the dock, scraping away. The old gaskets needs to go. And as an added bonus, thanks to this brilliant weather that actually came, because we have had rain for 2 weeks or something now, gotta do something about the wood on the boat, and Elizabeth here is helping out. Nice, Elizabeth. Now for the next part of the epic engine fix, I guess. We have cleaned all of the parts, and Hans Christian is down there trying to make sense of all of it. Hopefully this is the last time in many years.
I hope so too.
Hans Christian has said he guarantees it will work for several years. Wasn't it that you said yesterday? Personal guarantee.
Yeah. No.
I heard yes. You guys heard yes also. We will do what we can do, and hopefully that is enough. So this is the engine, and as you can see, we haven't finished screwing on the things yet, and there's a lot more things all over the boat that needs to get back into the engine. Now, unfortunately, and I think I mentioned this, the engine was missing an O-ring down in the cylinder. It was in its place, it was just so dirty you couldn't see it. So now I'm kind of, well, I'm not so hopeful anymore that that was the reason. So if the engine, we're going to screw it back together and we're going to do everything we can. But if the engine still leaks, or started looking into a replacement engine actually. If I can find the same make and model, it should be, I wouldn't say easy, but I would say easier to get that thing in there. Still be like a major operation to get it in. We will see, especially since I have like a hard spray hood, which is kind of in the way to get the engine in and out. Now, unfortunately, the engine project won't get finished this week. I was really hopeful, but never give up. We're gonna get there sooner or later. So we're gonna move on to the next project. It is the Wall of Fame. And to start that off, we have this wonderful piece of plywood.
The first thing we gotta do is get rid of these paintings.
Ta-da! If anyone wants to buy these magnificent paintings, they're only like $10,000 each. Oh, there was a postcard. What real paintings? Just simple postcards. I guess they're quite okay, but I would like to have the frame, but I would like to have something else in them. Probably nude photographs. But you would see them. We're gonna continue using this old light here, which I guess is like 30 years old or something. These guys are so expensive, you know, marine lights. So I'm just gonna keep on using these old ones. I have a LED bulb in there anyway. Doesn't consume much, but it's okay. But now work has to be paused because Elizabeth has made this beautiful fish today. Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks delish.
Unbroken circle of beginnings and ends.
We are done, and it fits snugly in place, like you see. So all we have to do now is get some paint on it. And I just bought this. This is blackboard paint. So this little beauty is going to be the Blackboard Wall of Fame. It's going to be real nice. So I can write stuff on it. I can write all the patrons' name with a special little pen. And this here is the paint, and it's completely black. I guess it's some kind of graphite or something black, but it looks black to me. And hopefully the temperature won't drop, because I'm gonna have it outside here tonight, and now it's 15 degrees, so yeah, we will see. And we are expecting rain again, so I have this tarp over here over the cockpit, so cross my fingers, and hopefully we will be done tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. So this here is the wall of fame. I only have some tape underneath here to keep it all in place. And some of you may think, why didn't you just paint this blackboard paint directly on the bulkhead? Well, I don't want to have that. I want to have it so that you could remove it if you wanted to in the future. But I'm gonna screw it as well so that it really stuck. And then there's only two things left. This trim here, which I had to adjust a lot to get it in there, because here, this is the deck, it's tilting outwards, and this is straight. Ain't that a pretty sight? I'm so proud of myself. Ooh, oh. Ooh, yeah. Now it's done, and I'm just gonna throw this up again for now. I'll still need to arrange it a little better, so it's just for now, because I need to buy some new pens and stuff to write your names here. Okay, at the project board we are done with the wall of fame. Oh yeah. And then the engine, yeah, it will still have to stay here for a while. Now the only thing that's left is hole in the ceiling, and that's what we're gonna do now. And these are the holes in the ceiling. These are just some nuts and bolts peeking through. During the winter up here in the north, the condensation rises in the boat, and it tends to condensate against the cold steel here from the bolts. So we have manufactured, or Elizabeth has manufactured, some special devices. It's just sleeping mat, which we will put in here. But they don't look so nice. So I thought, why don't we just cover them up with some nice teak or mahogany or something? But this being my boat, it's probably gotta be a little cheaper. So I have this plywood again, which I'm just gonna screw up like these. But they don't really look that good either. So I thought, why don't I just paint them then? But instead of just painting them in the same color as the roof itself, I'm just gonna use something else. Now these are my three pieces which are going up on the roof. Since I don't want to paint them, I have decided to go for these things. These are some wallpaper samples which I got for free, at the local paint store. These are just samples which are going out of their assortment. So these are the three masterpieces.
Well, there's 18 wheels on fire, rolling down that long, dark, dusty road. Here's the wipers
Well,
circling
now it's done. And I still think it was kind of a cool idea. It was just for fun anyway. And if I don't like it, I will probably just go and buy some teak or something and put that up instead. It would probably look a little nicer. Now it's almost like I have Christmas presents in the ceiling. So that is the holes in the ceiling. And I guess that is what we have time for this week. And I gotta say to you, I'm really sorry I was late with this week's video over a week. But I've been so swamped at work. I've been working 6 out of 7 days, so I literally had no time to do one. If you like this video, give me one of these bad boys. And if you didn't, you don't have to do anything, please. I saw that one thumbs down. Wait till I find out who you are. Oh, just kidding. You can do what you want. But if you liked it, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and write me something in the comment sections below, because I love reading it, and I love getting back to you guys. So until next time, you take care, and I will see you there.